So this is going to be a bit more of a serious one. I'll try not to crack any jokes like I did in the Sydney Sweeney one. I'll try not to go on a rant like I did in the Flag one. But because this is an incredibly serious matter that I think needs to be treated with the utmost respect. For those of you not aware, Charlie Kirk, who is a conservative commentator, activist, debater, he most often goes around to like university, college campuses and debates the students there. Well, as of recording this, yesterday, Charlie Kirk was shot and killed by an assassin at Utah University. At a university in Utah. I think this is an obviously incredibly serious matter, and as a political commentator myself, it's to an extent, I think it's a bit of a scary time that the United States mainly, they're just going around shooting people they just lightly disagree with on a few things, and it's like, well, obviously, before I begin, I'm aware. If you've seen any of my other videos, you're aware I'm a liberal lefty loony, right? However, I'm not the other ones. The other ones I've seen the absolutely despicable reactions to this. Genuinely, it's not just like a politics thing. It's like, genuinely, if you celebrated the fact this man was shot brutally in the neck in front of his wife, children, and about a few hundred college students, you're actually like sick in the head. Like, don't celebrate this, because this is not something to be celebrated. As much as Charlie Kirk was such a divisive figure since 2016, this isn't really something that should happen to any civilized nation in political discourse. Political violence is not the answer. You disagree with somebody, you debate, which is what he was doing. Because even on the left, I'd say probably if Charlie Kirk hadn't been doing what he was doing, I probably would not be the invested in politics as I am. Obviously, what we differ on mostly everything, but I will say that content like his has gotten me more into politics as of late. In addition, I think that some of the reactions I've seen, they're openly celebrating this, and what's really interesting is, like, I personally really feel for his family in all this. His family, his wife, and his 2 children, one of which has only just turned 1 year old. And every child deserves to grow up in a stable and loving household. And the fact that one of their children, who is 3, maybe 4, has just watched their father be shot in front of them, and in a few years they're eventually going to learn that a lot of people celebrated his death. That doesn't sit right with me at all. And I think because now you have the left has their own problems. They're all celebrating this like it's the fucking 4th of July, which I think is ridiculous and despicable and insensitive, right? Because I thought we were the guys who want no one to ever get hurt, no opinions to be hurt ever. But the right's reaction, a lot of them, again, not all of them, but quite a few of them, especially in the United States, especially, their reaction is not tolerable either. I condemn the 2 major sides of this in the highest order. I believe, because what's happened is the suspect is still at large. We don't know where they are, because they shot him from 200 yards away and left. But we hadn't caught him. They hadn't caught the guy, and Trump, all of a sudden, he made a video. And when most things happen similar to this, the president makes like a video, or they'll make like a Oval Office video, or they'll do a press conference. And it baffles me the fact that he made an AI generated video of himself. This is insane to me, because you can tell it's AI generated because there's like glitches in the video they don't edit out, right? And because like Charlie Kirk was one of his closest allies, in my opinion. Charlie Kirk was one of the closest allies to Donald Trump. He practically got him elected last year, and the man can't even be bothered to shoot a real video of himself. Nuts. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, no matter if you disagree with Charlie Kirk, what Donald Trump is disrespectful as fuck. And he goes on there, and he makes this AI video, and he's talking about, the radical left, and Charlie Kirk is now a martyr for the cause. The cause? I don't fucking... And now we got a bunch of people who believe this is the liberal left because they have no reason to believe the president will lie to them, despite the fact that they haven't got the guy yet. And they're all saying that this is the beginning of the revolution, and that this means war. From the libs of TikTok that I can think of. And it's just insane to me that I can't imagine being an American right now, like a normal American, not the sickos on the left who are like celebrating the death of this father and husband, because if you take the politics out of it, Charlie Kirk is quite a bit of a family man, and all the fucking weirdos on the right who are all trying to fucking incite a civil war. I can't imagine being a normal person in the United States, someone more similar to me politically, who is like genuinely just like watching the country just implode on itself. Because Charlie Kirk, obviously, he was a very divisive guy in life. He advocated in favor of banning abortion. He advocates actively incorrect racist statistics against black people, and said that black people had it better before the civil rights movement. And he has openly supported Israel, which has led to the deaths of countless thousands of women and children in Palestine and the wider Middle East. But take that aside, ultimately, he is still a family man. It's clear he loves his children. It's clear he loves his wife. And I cannot imagine, because eventually, someday, I like to think, someday, I hope to have a wife, I hope to have children, and if I get as political active as I do, and someone was to kill me for it, I cannot imagine what my wife or my children be going through when that happened and they find out a bunch of people are celebrating it. It is nuts to me, because a lot of these, I do find it a little bit strange. A lot of people on the right saying don't celebrate this. The left have no hearts. Same people who like actively like are supporting the separation of families by ICE and the killing of the Palestinians in the Middle East. It's hypocrisy over there. It's madness. And I think that and that ultimately this is going to lead to more escalation, because Charlie in life was a very divisive man, very clearly. And now his death is being used to divide America even more than it already is. It's going to lead to escalation, because before, obviously, he died, he was meant to do a debate with Hassan Piker. But now Hassan Piker obviously can't do it anymore because he's dead, but now Hassan Piker is genuinely worried that if he keeps talking about politics, someone is going to shoot him. This should not be a fear for political commentators simply expressing their opinion that they're going to get shot. It's madness. It's just bizarre. Just really, really odd. That this father, this husband, this family man, is just being shot by people who disagree with them on something, whether they be more right than Charlie Kirk, maybe more left than Charlie Kirk, they just disagree with him on one thing, and that man has been shot for it. Madness to me. And I just don't know what else to say. America is losing its mind, and it's getting to the point where genuinely I reckon in my lifetime America will probably collapse because this country is losing its mind. So that's all I have to say, I believe. Again, I was hoping for a bit less of a depressing video, but I keep doing it. This is an itch I guess I have to scratch. But yeah, it's sad. So I guess I'll just see you in the next one again. Hopefully, we're talking about something less depressing, but I highly doubt it.